These are actually of the last week, and the first one is "Make Me Feel" by Janelle Monae.
Yeah,
she's back.
Baby, don't make me spell it out for you. All of the feelings that I got for you can't be explained, but I can try for you. Yeah, baby, don't make me spell it out for you. You keep on asking me the same questions. Why? And second guessing all my intentions. Should know by the way I use my compression that you got the answers to my confessions. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good, so good, so fucking real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. You know I love you, so please don't stop it. You got me right here in your jean pocket, right now, laying your body on the shag carpet. Oh, you know I love you, so please don't stop it. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. 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 So good, so good, so fucking real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. Oh, that's just the way that I feel now, baby. Good God, I can't help it. Hey, that's just the way that I feel. Yeah, please, I can't help it. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. Damn, that's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good, so good, so fucking good. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. When you do it, that's just the way you make me feel. You make me feel so good, so fucking good, so good, yeah. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel.
Janelle is back.
Janelle is back. That's the way you make me feel.
I think the other one's called Django Queen, right?
Yeah.
I like that one a lot more, but this one's good. This one's good.
I like that one. I thought this one would be more accessible, just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like it sounds just like Prince. I'll say that.
Yeah,
Which is
Django-
cool because like apparently he worked on it with her, so that's cool too.
That was a while ago then, huh?
Nah, like a year or two.
Oh
ago.
yeah, true. Dang, rest in peace. But yeah, Janelle's back, man. It's been a while. I've been missing Janelle.
Yeah,
She's been acting.
she's doing a great job at that as well.
She is.
though.
She was in Hidden Figures, I think 2 years
Moonlight.
ago, and then Moonlight 2 years ago.
2 years ago. It's weird to say 2016 is 2 years ago.
I know, it really is. When I was thinking about whatever my favorite movies were, I kept thinking about 2 years ago
Yeah.
instead of last year.
So American Honey,
my
bro.
favorite, American Honey, and then followed by that would be The Alchemist Cookbook by Joel Porteous.
The Alchemist Cookbook.
Is really, like small budget, small like release film.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdest movie. I've ever seen. It's dope though. Anyway, so that's "Make Me Feel" by Janelle Monae, and I think you guys might remember this next guy. His name's Gus Dapperton. Yeah, he released his second I guess album, second mixtape. This one's called "So You Think You're a Comic," and I think it's another great album. It's more of the same, I would say, but considering his last album was 4 songs, like that's not necessarily a bad thing. And I think this one song that I'm gonna play for you guys called "I Have Lost My Pearls" is really unique.
This guy's album or these guys' song titles are hilarious.
They really are, and that's what I love about him. He's a really interesting dude. Wears like gray eyeshadow, has pink. He's a pink bowl cut for his hair. Yeah, I think on this song, the reason why I played this one for you guys, I think is his most unique song yet, relative to the stuff he's been doing before. So here's "I Have Lost My Pearls" by Gus Dapperton.
Please don't speak, don't make a peep and wake a vacant star. Please don't speak, don't make a creak and shake her aching heart. She's so sweet, don't make a scene and break her brazen charm. She's so weak, just leave her be a ways away from home. Stop with God making mockeries to seize the light. Stop with talk of gaping jaws to taunt and tease her mind. Soft like cotton breaking constantly, she's tears to light. Watch them blossom. Put your what have you heard? That sounds absurd, for I'm not hurt. I have lost my pearls, both my pearls.
That was "I Have Lost My Pearls" by Gus Dapperton. And I thought it was, a little different. I loved how I kind of liked what he was doing with his voice, a little bit like kind of like growling on the mic.
No, I think this is my favorite Gus Dapperton
like a
song.
snarl.
Like this is definitely like as soon as it kicked in, I just like what he did with his vocals.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like it's different than what he usually does with his vocals. I liked it a lot this time.
I think this is probably my favorite song by him that he still has available.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna hold this true to heart, but I found Gus Dapperton by stumbling upon him on SoundCloud 4 years ago.
That's still. I mean, I guess I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe
no,
you.
like I mean,
No,
it
it
had
took
to
me some time to
confirm.
believe you. But
Like,
like
he
you've
can-
been into him for so long that
Yeah.
I guess I have to now.
He's a Dapperton head.
and
That's
A
impressive.
Dappertonian.
Yeah.
and he had I don't know how many followers, but I would say less than 1,000 on Instagram. He has
Yeah.
40,000 now.
Jeez.
Anyway, going off of that,
That's great, dude.
he had a song released called "These Foolish Things," which was like carried by this like trumpet, trumpet. Basically, like it was almost jazzy in the way that like it wasn't like repetitive. You know, it wasn't like a beat to it.
Yeah.
It was like there was obviously like a beat to the song, like a drum beat, but then there was a trumpet that carried it, and his vocals on top of it. I just thought were amazing. So that to this day, even though I haven't heard it in 2 years, my favorite Gus Dapperton song.
That's so sick.
But this is a close second.
This is sick. Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't have that experience. I just like this song a lot. But that's crazy. I wish I had experiences like that with artists. I don't really anymore. I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm looking for it. You know, ever since Sandy, it's been like hard to kind of get into other music.
Sandy is definitely, one of my favorites, Sandy Alex G. I've been listening to Trick nonstop lately.
Trick.
So good. And he actually released Rocket last year, which was my second favorite album of last year.
That's dope.
And so last song, real quick, the last song before we get into it is Sober to Death by Carseat Headrest.
Adjacent to your garage, I've seen its marks at the corner of your eyes. Nothing works. Nothing works for everyone. Good stories are bad lies. Good stories are bad lies. Take your hand off your leg and hold to the ghost of my body. Bad stories you can take me with something magic to get on. Don't think it'll always be this way. Not comforted by anything I say. We were meant before we crash into each other. Such a good idea if it turns you on. We had breakdowns. Sometimes we don't have breakdowns. No. I wanna hear you going psycho. If you're going psycho, I wanna hear every conversation just ends with you screaming. Not even words, just
That was Sober to Death by Carseat Headrest off of their album Twin Fantasy. But it was a re-recording that was done this year, not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just re-recorded the album, changed some things up.
Yeah.
But I thought it was great. Definitely not the same as the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But still something to listen to. Still different enough that it's I guess worthwhile.
Yeah, I think that what made it initially so like such a huge hit on Bandcamp and even now to this day, which we're realizing, is that it was innovative for its time.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you re-record it and re-release it in 2018, when artists have used the songs that you've made as inspiration for the songs they've made between when it came out in 2018, obviously like it's not going to be as revolutionary as it was when it came out.
Exactly.
But it was such an amazing album. I'm glad that he gave it the full studio re-recording that it deserved. And I've been saying this for a long time, but I really do think Will does have the greatest male voice.
Whoa, are you my brother right now?
We were saying that
Excuse me?
Gabe's younger brother firmly believes that Will Toledo, the lead singer and basically like the face of the band, he is Carseat Headrest, is the best singer best male singer alive or of all time?
Of our time.
Of our
right now.
time.
It's
There you
funny.
go.
There's a video of him singing like Ivy. He just released his White
Yeah.
Ferrari review, cover too.
I saw
And
that.
Ivy, it's like his voice is just cracking. Like,
Well,
but he meant to make it like
And
that.
he mentions Frank on the album.
Oh yeah, he does say Frank.
Frank
He wishes he
Ocean,
had
bro.
Frank Ocean's
He replaced
voice.
somebody else's name with Frank now, right? That
Oh.
what it used to be in the
I forget what
lyric.
song, but he basically says like, I wish I had like Frank's voice or whatever.
No. Oh yeah, but is that on Twin Fantasy?
No, he doesn't say that on Twin Fantasy.
Which song was that on? I remember reading that or
I
hearing.
have to find out.
Yeah.
Well, I remember you were talking about inspiration and how a lot of people have used that inspiration. What's an example of that?
Oh, absolutely. Like with this one with Sober to Death, you heard at the end, he kind of went to this different chord progression and he kept repeating the same line over and over again. And like artists, like one of my favorite artists, Angel Olsen, did the same thing on her most famous ballad, Sister.
Yeah, that came off My Woman from 2016.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah. Well, I thought that album was absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
Changed my life. And so I hear that influence from Sober to Death.
It actually did change your life. It brought you your girlfriend.
Yeah, I actually read a review written by her about Angel Olsen's new album, Phases, before I knew who she was.
Wow.
And so I just was like, wow, that's a great review, and went about my day. And then months later, she's like, oh, yeah, you know that? Like, she's like, oh, yeah, check out my work. And then I was looking through, and I was like, oh, my God, this is the Angel Olsen review. Like, wow. Who are you?
Who are you? All right, so that's my 3 favorite tracks of the week.
I think she's listening right now, so shout out Cam.
Shout out Kim. And she's going to be in the show one day, right?
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Awesome.
Unless we break up. Babe.
Dang. All right.
You gotta stay with me now.
All right.
Do it for Godspeed. Do it for Godspeed.
All right, it's time for Dope or Nope.
I really like the Doper Note music.
Party Up by
I missed it,
DMX.
bro. It's been a while.
It has been a while. So, it's been full 2 months, but we're still gonna do it. What were your top 5 favorite albums? And for Rohan and Gabe, if you want to, you can add your top 5 favorite movies. Let's go with Gabe first. What are your top 5 favorite albums last year?
Oh, of last year.
Of 2017.
Oh, I thought I was talking about right now. So Japanese Breakfast off Sound from Another Planet. We got Melodrama by Lord. We got Rocket by Sandy Alex G. American Dream by LCD Sound System.
Okay.
And then I'm always debating with the top 5, but I will say I'm just gonna say Damn up there because like it was my number 1 for a long time, and like I'd feel wrong not putting them top 5.
All right.
So yeah.
All right.
like,
Mine's somewhat
yeah.
similar. I got 2 albums different, maybe 3.
Well, what is it?
Just 3 albums there. 3 albums there. What about you, Rohan? What do you have?
Well, I have number 1, Rocket. I mean, initially at the beginning of this new year, I said Brockhampton Saturation Trilogy was my favorite of the year. But I think over time I've just been listening to them less. I'm hyped for Team Effort and whatever they put out, but like Rocket, has stuck with me. Same thing I'd say like with Japanese Breakfast Soft Sounds, which was Gabe's number 1. That I just saw her live last week, and I cried. What can I say? It's just a beautiful album, and so those are my top 2, and then I guess Brockhampton now would be number 3, and then number 4. I don't really know. I can't remember. Like with album, less so with movies. I can't really tell when those are my top 3. I'd say.
All right, top 3. We got a top 3 from Rohan.
Mhm.
And I would love to see her live one day too.
I know.
I wish I was invited. Just kidding. Don't worry about it.
She's playing like 3 more times.
She
this
plays
year.
literally every month.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to be able to see her one of these
No,
months.
I know that you're in a Mitski. Definitely come. We're Mitski's gonna be a day out.
When
with
is that?
The boys.
When is that?
It's like May, right?
Let's do it.
Yeah, May.
Let's do
May.
it. So let's go see Mitski. Let's go. I love Mitski.
You guys are welcome too. I guess.
You guys are all welcome. All right, so
If you're listening.
my top 5. My top 5 this year. It starts with the Ooze by King Cruel, number 1. Loved it. Then Rocket by Sandy Algae's my second.
Below Z.
And then third was Soft Sounds from Another Planet by Japanese Breakfast. And then number 4, a unique one from what you guys have been saying, A Crow Looked at Me by Mount Miri.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people say that they have trouble listening to that one. I don't blame them. It's a really, really, really sad album, really hard to listen to. It's about the death of his wife and, you know, what it all entailed to him. And how he's going to, raise his now 2-year-old son.
Do you see that he doesn't sign autographs?
Yeah,
That
he
was
doesn't
so
at
funny.
all.
That was hilarious.
I didn't hear about that. We're gonna talk about that in a quick second. My number 5 is Capacity by Big Thief. Did you guys hear that one? Capacity by Big Thief.
Yeah.
That's a good
I love
It's
that
good
one.
album.
Anyway, so why does he not sign autographs? We have
Well, you have
30
to read. You have
seconds.
to understand.
It's all about
the
equity,
dissertation.
man.
Yeah. He wrote like
5,000 words on like why he doesn't sign his name.
And apparently this is real. If people ask him for autographs, he gives them a pamphlet with the 5,000 words about
Telling
why he
them
doesn't
why.
sign autographs.
Wow.
That was that Indie Heads exclusive, man.
It's like, to me, Phil can never do any wrong because he made The Glow Part 2.
Yeah,
like, that
The
will
Glow
always
Part
just
2
be
is a
like
great
the
album.
greatest album.
That was
But
a great album.
other than that, like, to me, like The Crow, I just listened to it once and I couldn't really go back to it.
Yeah.
You know, you're right, it's a hard listen. So for me, like, I don't know, I kept coming back to Brockhampton, kept coming back to Japanese Breakfast, kept coming back to Rocket.
Well, actually, I kept coming back to A Crow Looked at Me as well.
That's cool, yeah.
I have it on vinyl actually,
That's crazy.
and I think it's actually in my record player at this moment. Either that or Rocket, one of those two.
What happened to you that was in
Nothing.
your record player?
Nothing, bro. I just felt the need to listen to it.
That's
every
true.
once
Big
in a
facts,
while.
big facts.
All right, anyway,
I like
so
that.
that's all of our top 5. So you can take a listen to those. And that's it for Godspeed Audio.
Oh.
My name is Adi Aish. This is Gabe.
That was awesome,
He
dude.
loves all of you guys. Rohan Vora and Justin. Justin has had to leave a little early, but we thank him for coming onto the show.
Justin F.
Justin F.
F. Justin.
Jokes.
Whoa!
I'm saying his name.
You're saying his name. All right. Thank you for listening. That was Godspeed Audio, and we'll see you next week.
What's wrong with that guy? Where is he? You think he is? Thanks, Adi. That was good. Wait, what? Hey, bro, you left your jacket.
Someone said.
Oh, that was easy, fun. Whatever.